So this piece of malware, this is the actual WannaCry malware. This is it right here. And so
Now,
it doesn't.
wait, what is Wannacry like a famous one?
It
I
is.
guess.
It's a
Okay.
super famous
All
one.
right.
Yeah, is a legitimate full piece of malware. If I were to drag this out of this environment and put this on my desktop, this would do what the creators of this piece of malware intended it to do. And this is, they call it WannaCry because when you detonate this on your system, it makes you want to cry. It's kind of like,
I'm nervous.
yeah, I know. You feel it, right?
Even
You
just
feel it.
watching you do this, I
Yeah.
know this is a secured, supposedly environment,
Yeah,
but I'm like
let me
nervous
double check
watching
my
you do
settings
this.
just to make sure, because I did make a network change so that I could update some settings. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, good. So I'm on an internal network. This network is isolated from my environment. It cannot get out to me. I say that.
He's double checking. Yeah, this is good, right?
Yeah,
Like
it
you
is.
got
I
it.
mean, this is handling a very dangerous piece of software. And so what you may find in your experience is you click a link, you open a page, whatever, and you're going to see what this looks like when we detonate this piece of malware here. And so you'll be kind of like anticlimactic, maybe. I don't know. So enough delaying. This is a live piece of malware.
Drum roll.
Yeah, I want you guys to focus. See, this is the instructor's picture of his cat. It's a great picture, but here we go. We're gonna detonate this, and we're gonna do it with administrator privileges. Just so I tell people, and like I'm like kind of hovering over the trigger here of like just don't click it yet. I tell people all the time, you do not want to live your technology life as an admin. You want to live your technology life as a user. And when you need to become an administrator, you do your admin things. And then when you're done doing your admin things, you go back down to just being a regular user. You password protect the administrator rights to that device so that nobody can just right click and run as administrator like I'm about to. And then when you can feel the suspense.
Feel
When
the
I click
tension.
this, it's gonna be given full admin privileges, and you're gonna see what the malware does. All right. Brrr, who's ready? Gotta give me a drum roll on the, the countdown. All right, we're gonna run this live piece of malware right now. Here we go. Running as administrator. Oh, I gotta say yes. I have one more chance to not ruin this machine. So that's kind of a neat thing that Microsoft put into place. So without further ado, here we go. Oh no, nothing happened. Oh, there we go. So we got some things that just appeared on the desktop.
Okay.
They're readme files. What is this? Whatever. Oh, and then I got what is this? A decryptor.exe. This is some kind of decryptor, some file that just appeared. Want to decrypt? So it's kind of neat. They made a play off of the name. Do you want to decrypt your files? So far, it doesn't look like anything's happened. Oh, Cosmo. Cosmo no longer is a picture of a cat. Now Cosmo has just some kind of weird, JPEG iconification, but it's actually not the picture anymore. So we don't know what's going on in the background. We don't know what's happening as this thing is now running rampant through my system here. And I have no idea what's taking place.
Oh man.
Yep. This tool actually has a neat validation, a parameter check, and so forensic experts can use their tools to. And there's a tool called. What happened?
Stuff just deleted.
Yep, there we go. It's deleting all my stuff now. Yeah, and then this desktop background. This is a Flare VM desktop. It has a bunch of tools, and this is all again course material designed by the Cyber Mentor for his forensic and malware analysis course. Oops! All my files have been encrypted. So if you've ever seen this page, I'm so sorry that you have, because this is just a disheartening feeling. They've given me a countdown timer. I have 2 days and 24 hours basically. In 3 days, what's going to happen is all of my files are going to be permanently locked, and I have no way to recover them. So they kindly gave me a Bitcoin wallet to go ahead and send the payment over to if I just, am like, okay, I'm going to pay, but you have no guarantee that they're going to pay. But look, they gave us a contact us form.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can copy their Bitcoin wallet. You can send the payment over. I wouldn't do it. But what
Right.
happens on a lot of people's computers is this wanted decrypt executable gets caught by your antivirus. It gets recognized by your AV as this is a malicious file and we got to get rid of this. Well, then what happens is if all you see on your screen is this text right here, oops, your important files are encrypted. If you see this text but you don't see the wanted decrypt exe, your antivirus removed the decryption software, or you just deleted it from your computer. You're like, I don't know what this is. I don't want to decrypt anything. Well, they've put in a way to prevent you from using antivirus to stop this because it's too late. All your files are encrypted. So
Wow.
if I try to open the Cosmo JPEG, it's now encrypted with a WNCRY file extension. What do I do? I can't even open my port, the little kitty cat picture. And so your antivirus will get rid of this, but it prevents you from decrypting. So you have to restore it back to your computer and then follow their process to get your files decrypted. And so, you have a choice now, like when your files are going to be lost. September 9th at 1:32, all the files on this poor little machine are going to be gone. Cosmo is going to be lost forever. And so this is what it looks like. So you notice right away, nothing happened. Like at first it was just quiet. It was just whatever. Then we saw some things appear. We saw some files appear. And then we saw some files disappear and things just started happening. So you may not even see what we call IOCs, or what the industry calls IOCs, indicators of compromise. You may not even see that
Mm,
happening. And
right.
as you're progressing, I was kind of making a point before. If you have some type of device that looks for these types of malware and these ransomwares, and it prevents them from reaching out to their command and control server, they'll just sit quiet and wait. They'll sit quiet and not do anything. They won't fully execute. And it's because the developers of the malware have put into it the ability for the ransomware and the malware to just sit there and know they have some kind of detection. I have to wait until I'm in a safe environment, a safe for the malware environment, before it
Mm,
actually detonates. And so they use it as a defense mechanism to keep their malware from being reverse engineered and figure out all the checks and balances that are in place so that good guys can defeat this stuff and keep it from happening. And so it has intelligence built into it. So it looks for these things and it says, am I in a safe environment? Can I detonate? It says, am I in a virtual machine? Am I in a virtual machine? If I'm in a virtual
mm,
machine, I don't want to detonate because I don't want them to know how my code works, and I want them to be able
wow.
to research it. So
Just do something. Doing nothing is no longer an option.